Alright, so this is a thing that I like to talk about from time to time, but I don't like to talk about it. But I think a lot of people still don't know this, or they know a little bit, but they don't really know like the full scope of it, the full extent of how it's just everywhere and everything, which is symbolism in Hollywood movies and cartoons and stuff based around pedophilia and like pizza, things like this. So like one thing that I think a lot of people don't realize is how far back like the pizza symbolism goes and like all this shit. It goes back to like Steven Spielberg's movies in like the 70s at least. So like when you go back and you watch all of Steven Spielberg's old movies, like E.T., The Goonies not Spielberg, but he like executive produced it or whatever. The Goonies, Poltergeist, like all these movies, like the entire movie, like all those three movies, like the entire movie is like sexual puns, like the dialogue and just like everything is like sexual puns, and there's like symbolism, like subliminal, like pizza symbolism and like ice cream and all that shit. So like the opening scene of the Goonies is like entirely like sexual puns and shit. And like Chunk, he has like pizza and ice cream, and he like smashes it up against the window, and the Asian boy, he like has the belt that like flicks out. It's like a dick that flicks out. He has the grappling hook thing on his belt, and it's like, and then it shoots out, you know. And then like the other boy, he's like fixing the sink with his dad or whatever, and he's like, "Is it going down, son?" or something like that. It says something about going down. And then like the water sprays him in the face. And like Poltergeist, like there's a bunch of like dialogue like that where it's like child actors like saying like sexual shit. And then like the Goonies, there's a scene where they just glue a penis onto a statue. It's child actors, and they're gluing a penis onto a statue. And they just wrote this into a movie, and they have child actors gluing a penis onto a statue. And the scene there's no need for that scene. It's just a throwaway scene. It's just it has nothing to do with the story or anything. It's just a random scene where they just glue a penis onto a statue. And then the guy's name is One-Eyed Willie. And then like there's a bunch of ice cream symbolism throughout the movie. It's like chocolate ice cream, and it's like poop. It's like poop puns and like sex pun, like anal rape. Pizza means like anal rape. I think it means multiple things, but that's like one of the things that it means, because there's like this guy on BitChute. I forget the channel's name. but he like breaks it all down about how like pizza, like I believe him, like based on, cause like there's two scenes where it's like E.T. and on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then I think some other movies that he showed, where it's like they'll show a pizza and then they'll show like a full moon in the sky at the same time, and it's like moon, and then like on E.T. he like drops the pizza on the ground and like smashes it, and then there's like mud on the pizza box, and there's like a full moon in the sky above him when he does that. And then like on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they're like handing the pizza down into the sewer and there's a full moon in the sky when they do that. So it's like anal rape. Like pizza is like, I think what it represents, if I remember right, is like an anus like filled with semen, like the cheese in the pizza hole, in the circle pizza. I think that's why it represents that. I don't know. This is just based on like what people have said on videos that like I like based on like watching a bunch of movies and shit, like I think is right. Like anyway, is that channel and Yibo, Yebo. I gotta give Yibo credit, even though lately I don't know about Yibo, but like Yibo broke down a lot of shit on movies. So I gotta give Yibo credit for that. He woke me up to a lot of shit. So go watch Yibo's. I think there's a bunch of his videos still on BitChute, but like all of the ones on YouTube are down. But there's just a lot of movies where they have like adrenochrome symbolism and like pizza and like a lot of people don't know that like a soccer ball symbolizes adrenochrome because it's like the adrenochrome molecule looks like the pattern on a soccer ball. So like they'll put there's soccer balls all through Poltergeist, and so I could talk for a long time about this. I have other videos on my YouTube channel, on my playlist, Ill Cat's Film Reviews or whatever it's called. So I have like 2 other videos on there where I like give a bunch of examples, like Monsters Inc. There's a soccer ball on Monsters Inc. too, like on the first scene or whatever. But I think a couple of times on that movie. But you know, that movie's about adrenochrome. Hocus Pocus is about adrenochrome. A bunch of other movies. So I could talk for like an hour and a half about it, but I think I want to make this a short video. I'll put the links to the other videos in the comments. But it's just a whole rabbit hole that I think a lot of people haven't gone down, maybe. or just learning about it or whatever. But it's crazy shit. Like, it's crazy because it's like it just goes over your head. Like, you just watch a movie and you don't even notice what you're watching. Like the opening scene of Who Framed Roger Rabbit is like you just watch it. You think that you're just watching a funny cartoon, but you're watching a scene about baby rape and adrenochrome. Like, you're just watching the Goonies and you're just like, oh, it's just the Goonies, you know, it's classic. Everybody loves the Goonies. But I literally can't watch the Goonies anymore. Because now I see it for what it actually is. The entire movie is about child rape. It's crazy shit. And then like the entire movie Poltergeist is about the murder of Heather O'Rourke, the little girl. I think a lot of people know about that. You know. But like the poster on the wall is like the Super Bowl that was like I think she died on the night of the Super Bowl or something, or wasn't it? I don't remember. But it was like it predicted the Super Bowl that like when she died on the movie, like the poster on the wall. So it's a lot of shit. Like Clockwork Orange. They're talking about adrenochrome. They just straight up talk about adrenochrome and Clockwork Orange. Like the characters, like they drink adrenochrome. Like in the milk, it's like laced with adrenochrome. Like he says it like one time at the start of the movie or whatever, and then it says adrenochrome on the wall or whatever. So like if you're not paying attention, you'll miss it. But like, and then Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and it's a bunch of shit, bunch of different movies. Yeah, I'll leave the links in the comments. Go watch those other videos. It's like longer videos. I would just show it, but like I don't have internet, so like I can't like get on YouTube. I don't have all those. I have Clockwork Orange and I have Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. But otherwise, I just show it. It's better to just show it so you can actually see what I'm talking about. But go check out those other channels. I think it's The Open Scroll or something on BitChute. I think that's the name of that guy's channel. There's like Pizza Esoterica, I think is the name, like the video series they did. I think if you just type that in on BitChute, it should come up. And then there's like the episode of the children's cartoon. It's called Johnny Test. And they're like flying a helicopter, and on the side of the helicopter it says, CIA Pizza, we deliver to evil secret islands. Just weird shit like that. So let me know what y'all think, if y'all got some other examples and shit.